Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to another Flip the Switch call. My name is Lilia Camacho. I'm one of your field development managers here at LifeVantage. I do help support our East Coast region, but it's a pleasure to be here with you guys today. For those of you that are tuning in for the very first time, welcome, because you're definitely in for a treat. Plug in where you're joining in from if this is your very first time tuning in. We'd love to go ahead and see any newcomers. And if it's your second time or third time joining in, feel free to post it too in the chat. That way we can see how many times you've came back and revisited. But we do join here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We review the company overview along with top leaders here at LifeVantage. If that wasn't enough, we also do share success stories so that you can go ahead and see the value within this opportunity. Now, I do get the pleasure of presenting one of our top leaders here at LifeVantage. She's been with us since 2012. She's almost at 10 years of experience within the industry. Before she found LifeVantage, she was an investor and an entrepreneur in the health and wellness sectors. She received a bachelor's degree in international business from George Washington University and is currently pursuing her master's at Johns Hopkins in BioTech enterprise. She is passionate about helping others take control of their health. So much she recently earned a nutrition sciences certification to elevate her knowledge on nutrition and genomics. She's a Master Pro 10 here at LifeVantage. Now, what this rank here means to us, that means her team is bringing in a minimum of 1 million in sales volume on a month-to-month basis. So again, just want to edify that you guys are definitely in for a treat. She has a lot of experience here within the industry and within our company. Not only will you have the pleasure of hearing her business opportunity, but you'll also be hearing from one of her team's success stories and what the LifeVantage opportunity means to them. Now, that's enough of me. Everybody help me welcome and show some love in the chat for our Master Pro 10, Amy Holmwood. How are you, Amy?
I'm doing great, Lilia. Thank you so much for asking me to get involved in this and to bring a team member on as well. I'm always excited about presenting the opportunity and talking about why I'm involved with LifeVantage. And just want to say thank you for that. So I'm just going to run with it and try to keep this tight. I know everybody's got a busy schedules. Happy Memorial Day weekend last weekend. It was great. Yeah, so basically I got involved in this company at the end of 2012. And at that time, I wasn't really looking for an opportunity. It was just, I was looking for health, to be quite frank with you. I had been somebody who was using supplements for over 25 years and was really tuned into the wellness movement just because I had had some health issues with something called Lyme disease. But being a financial advisor for 25 years, I also thought, wow, there's an economy around wellness that actually is exploding. And maybe I could get involved in this company. I was looking for kind of what to do in the second half of my life. I didn't know that I was looking for another business, but I got really excited when I saw this opportunity. So I'm going to share some slides with you guys to kind of give you some perspective on what I saw and why I felt like this was something that I should get behind in a big way. And so we're going to be talking about a company called LifeVantage. You can look it up on the NASDAQ, LFVN. We're a global company that focuses on nutrigenomics and something where we're really flipping the switch on our genes for better health. And so that's why we're calling this the Flip the Switch Tuesday night opportunity. I also have team members on that are building global business, Rob and Lisa Falvo. They are Pro 4s in the company, and they are really just getting their business off the ground in a global fashion. Similar to what I did, you guys, I wanted to take control of my health. I was starting to really fall apart in terms of this Lyme disease was attacking my body, and I started having a lot of arthritis and brain fog. So anybody out there who's like experiencing just aging, please pay attention. This presentation isn't intended to treat, cure, heal, mitigate, or make any income claims of any kind, but we do have some really compelling science data, and I'm going to walk through that, and also financial data to show how you really can build a global business really from your computer all over the world. And so the company has an interesting history. You know, when I started at the end of 2012, you know, I learned about this, and many people don't really understand like how the body works in terms of upregulating different enzymes where you're flipping the switch on the code of your DNA. And there was an award-winning scientist in the 60s that discovered something called SOD, superoxide dismutase, which is the most powerful molecule the body makes to neutralize free radicals. And so his whole career has been researching ways to upregulate that within the body. And so a new product was developed that he was involved in that we call the little yellow activator. And that's what got my attention when I saw this information was presented to me, at the end of 2012. I was taking 20 to 30 supplements a day. And I thought, oh my gosh, if there is a product that can flip on these DNA switches to make my body be able to neutralize free radicals better, I'm all in for the rest of my life with that. So when that happened, when the product was developed, the product was being sold through GNC, Vitamin Shop, and pharmacies around the United States. And at that time, you look back, even 10, 15 years ago, how much the supplement industry has innovated and evolved. People didn't understand anything about flipping the switch or upregulating SOD. So the company had this amazing ABC News report. I really encourage you guys to take a look at that. Go online and just Google ABC News Protandim, and you'll find that. But a lot of interest came from that ABC News report because it was so positive. And those are generally very negative, where John Quinones is reviewing different products and things that are almost, usually turn out really bad. And this turned out like unbelievably good because he was able to show on national TV that his oxidative stress, which is free radicals, was reduced by 45% in 14 days. So this was huge. So the company thought, you know what, we're going to be more progressive, and we're going to put this into a direct to consumer business model. Because if we do that, we're going to be able to tap into this global economy where people are buying things online instead of going to stores. So they were very forward thinking, and they switched gears in 2009. And since that time, the company has grown to over 200 million in sales. When I started, it was about 120 million. So this company has really grown, and we're still at the beginning stages of this whole industry of people learning about how they can upregulate enzymes in the body to have a much better health result. And so universities and prestigious medical centers all over the world started studying Protandim and the science around this product, because NRF2 activation, which you guys, NRF2, look it up, NRF2 is actually the signal in the DNA that turns on SOD and other enzymes in the body. And this has been called one of the most extraordinary breakthroughs in the histories of medicine by Washington State University, because when you understand the condition of oxidative stress, what it does to the body, and how, if possible, we could lower that, this is a breakthrough that everyone in the world would need to know about and utilize. So unfortunately, the world we live in today is more toxic. The foods are more toxic. The water is more polluted. The air isn't as healthy as it used to be. All of these things in society are causing more oxidative stress for all of us. And oxidative stress is breaking down the cells through free radical damage. So we're aging faster, you guys. Yes, we're living longer. Not sure we're living more healthy. I don't think so. Modern medicine obviously is part of this, and even medications can cause a lot of side effects. So we see that on TV with all those ads, do we not? So when you can think of a product that can reduce that condition of oxidative stress, which is associated with all the chronic conditions that nobody ever wants, we need to pay attention to this. This is a huge business opportunity, because uncontrolled oxidative stress is connected to every condition that humans have to deal with in our families. And boy, did we ever get to see this happen through the COVID pandemic. People that had underlying conditions already were more susceptible to getting COVID. And so nobody wants to have that underlying condition of oxidative stress that causes these other problems. If we can lower that, we have a huge opportunity to help people all over the world. And this is what got my attention, because prior to Protandim NRF2 being developed, there was no solution to lower oxidative stress that was proven. No amount of fruits and vegetables or vitamins, and all the things that we're doing. Many of us are really like biohackers on a daily basis, doing like juicing and smoothies and meditation, and all the different potions that I tried with those 20 to 30 pills. They weren't sufficient to reduce oxidative stress the way this one little yellow activator can. And the best part of this, which I love so much, is that now the ingredients in Protandim are starting to become more mainstream. Even when I joined 8 years ago, the company, people didn't even know what turmeric was. like it had just started emerging as something as an anti-inflammatory. Today, I think it's being recommended by doctors all the time. So we have ingredients today that make this even easier for people to understand. Milk thistle for liver health, green tea to boost the metabolism, bacopa for brain health, and also ashwagandha, which is an adaptogenic herb that is just all over good for the immune system. And these ingredients together, when blended together, became 18 times more powerful than using them individually. So this is the result of that, you guys. 40% and 30-day reduction in human studies of oxidative stress. That's like, we should be $1 billion company. We're the only company in the world that can say we're proven to reduce oxidative stress at all, but by 40% in 30 days. And then increasing these enzymes that are so powerful at cleaning up free radicals, SOD, catalase, glutathione. People get glutathione injections and IV drips of this because it's the master detoxifier in the body. We all know we need to detoxify because we are surrounded by all this stuff that's affecting oxidative stress. And finally, this is the part that just blew my mind, and it continues to blow me away, is that we're the only supplement proven to extend life in a mammal. Basically, we've been studied by the National Institute on Aging, which is part of NIH research. And they study and then spend millions of dollars on figuring out what could extend life. And they studied Protandim and found it to be the only supplement that could improve life extension in mice. So this is why that happened, you guys, in those studies, and why so many universities are excited about this, is when you look at regular antioxidants, they work on a 1-to-1 ratio. One molecule of antioxidant will neutralize one free radical. Well, your body makes 300 sextillion free radicals a day. You could never clean up all those free radical damage. And with LifeVantage's Protandim Nerve 2 activator, it's a 1-to-1 million. One molecule of SOD, or those enzymes your body makes through Nerve 2 activation, will neutralize 1 million free radicals per second. So literally, it's like an old telephone versus your smartphone. Who wants to use an old telephone? It's antiquated data. It doesn't work. People don't even use flip phones anymore. And now you have an iPhone in Protandim, and that is a business opportunity. And when you see the medical research that's been done, and you can go look this up on your own, and I encourage you to do that on pubmed.gov. That's the National Institute of Health Library of Medicine, the largest research database in the world for science. You can go and type in Protandim, and you're going to see independent studies that were not funded by LifeVantage. No other company has this. You guys, this is a huge reason why our business is absolutely going to get to $1 billion, as we have data that nobody else has. We've also have some really good media to help you build your business, because we've been featured on different TV shows and news channels, and we have patents to protect our formula, and patents that we've extended on the composition of this product, so nobody else can get this recipe. So we are in a very unique position with the world today, starting to learn about how important Nerve 2 activation is, not only for your health, but for your business, by flipping the switch on your DNA to grow a business in this global economy. So who doesn't want that right now? I mean, we have this thing sitting on a silver platter because everyone's looking for some kind of a side hustle to have revenue where they can build from their computers. And now to be able to do that on a global basis with the little yellow activator, Protandim Nerve 2, and our other line of products, which are absolutely phenomenal. And when you think about business, everybody buys shampoo, right? Everybody puts some kind of lotion on their skin. People are drinking brain drinks and energy drinks. People are taking vitamins like vitamin C and elderberry and different extracts. All of these kinds of things are part of our line that you then have yourself, your customers and distributors start to use our products instead of what they were already using. And as a result of that, we can all build a business around that. And instead of somebody else like a big chain making commissions and hiring salespeople, we're the ones who get paid to share the story of our amazing products, including now CBD enhanced body care products that are so beautiful, all Nerve 2 activating. The other part that when you start replacing your products is these are clean products. They're very, very clean, and people care about that, right? And we're also working toward environmental sustainability with our packaging. So I think something that you can really be proud of to learn about this company and get behind this, to level up your bank account as well as your own health. And so, we have seen the largest companies in the world grow really quickly, all supporting the side hustle economy. And now with the pandemic, even more value is associated with these companies because of the ability to help have entrepreneurs use these platforms to build their businesses. So now more than ever, there are people interested in utilizing these types of platforms to grow businesses. And we all see it. We see it through ads on Facebook and Instagram. We see it through Airbnb doing commercials now. Uber bought Uber Eats so people can get stuff delivered to their house. You guys, this business is just at the beginning of stages of building these types of businesses that you can take advantage of. So the perfect meld in business is having products you can use for your own health, a laptop lifestyle, and also the ability to share and be able to do this on a global basis with no physical location, assets, or inventory, and just being able to use a platform that the company creates for you to be able to connect networks of people together. Customers that you're going to bring into the company and your teams will bring in, and distributors that you're going to enroll that want to build businesses, all using these products to create a leveraged income opportunity for you. Again, you recommend restaurants, you don't get paid for that. You recommend a good movie, nobody pays you for that. You recommend a good health product that's a game changer for people, and you're going to have a business that you can start earning revenue from, just from your computer and your smartphone. So I really encourage, I was somebody who, I'm not going to say I was a dinosaur with technology, but even 8 years ago, things have really evolved. And the one thing I can say is the learning that you have from being involved in a business like this to bone up in your technology is going to serve you for the rest of your life. I don't care what age you are or where you came from. We all could be benefiting all over the world by being better at technology. So I really encourage you guys to look at the different footprint of where we are right now. And I'm going to introduce you guys in a few minutes to a team that I've been working with to build a global business. I decided 8 years ago that I wanted to build a global business, and that was something that would be good for me and my family to be able to travel all over the world for the rest of our lives and be able to meet these communities of people that are interested in better health and also in different ways of being financially successful. So what I love about our company is we have a very flexible entry type of opportunity as a distributor, where you can start with a start kit. It basically gives you the information you need, your ID number, for $50. There's no value in points associated for commission because literally it's just getting you set up. And from there, you need to know that as a business owner, you're going to need to do some volume every month in your business. So I'm not going to get into the weeds of this compensation plan, but the bottom line is just think, if you're going to get involved in a business, you really want to be able to make the most money. So your 200 of volume each month that you're going to want to have in your business is from products that you're going to use. And also when you have a customer, you're going to get those points, and you want to make sure you're over 200 every month. And that's a minimum amount to run your business. That to me is like unbelievable. I mean, that's just a really good overhead, and it gives flexibility for everybody. And so we have different packs that you can enter into with the company when you join to start using some of the different products. They're heavily discounted when you buy them in packs. You don't have to buy a pack. You can just order a product, whatever you want. You will get a better deal when you start looking at these packs. And then how do you get paid, right? So weekly pay. If you have that 200 PV or more, you're going to get a 40% commission. If you have between 100 and 199 points in your team of your personal volume, you're going to get a 30% commission. And then from there, every month, when the business continues and grows, you're going to get paid different types of revenue that are going to be able to pay you almost like an annuity, where each month, based on your volume, you're going to get a piece of that. So in the beginning, people like to get their money back, get into profit mode. And so basically, it's that you're going to get that 40% commission on a point value. So whatever a distributor pack that's chosen by the distributor that's joining your team, you're going to get a percentage of that based on the value of that pack. And that is the fastest way to get your money back, is to just look at how many of these packs do I need to sell, get your money back, get into profit mode, sign up customers, have them start using our products, 40% commission on a point value of 40 points is $16. Super easy. You refer 3 customers. You know, there's a referral program, which is awesome. But this is what got my attention on the leverage income side. I was a financial advisor. So I got to earn revenue on previous sales over and over again based on my clients if I could maintain them as a client. If you maintain your customers and distributors, you're going to get paid every single time they ordered, as long as they're in the business with you. And you're going to get paid. You have the opportunity to go 9 levels down in your organization. And that is huge, because when you think about how teams grow, and I'm going to introduce you guys to a team in a minute who actually really understands the power of how we build this out and leverage it in our teams. You can see that these annuities, it's a royalty commission. I look at it like an annuity stream that's just coming in every month based on the number of distributors in your organization as it builds out. And then the company has a very generous matching bonus program. As your success in your team grows, you start to earn percentages of their income. And the company just gives you that to you. They don't even take it out of their check. It's literally a matching bonus. And then ultimately we have the global pools. As the company grows and you have success where you're between 100,000 in sales and $1 million in sales, you start to earn shares of this global pool. And as that pool grows, it's going to be amazing how much more revenue and leverage income people can earn that see the long-term future of this. So we do have disclosures where we show how far you can take this in terms of the income that you can earn at the company based on different ranks. The rank of Pro 3 is where a team is doing 5,000 and up in volume, between 5 and just below 10,000. That's $581 a month of ongoing revenue in your business. If you want to get to the Premier Pro 5 rank, that's around 20,000 in volume and up, around 3,000 in income each month. So you can really look at, where can I take this? A Pro 7, that's where you're doing over 100,000, is over 12,000. So this can be life-changing money. This can be money that an income, leveraged income, that really can give you options to be able to potentially leave your career and do this full time, or even retire your spouse. My husband just retired literally 2 weeks ago. And I'm so proud that we've been able to do that based on this business being able to help us support that. So, we've got all the support we need in the company. It's just second to none in terms of the culture, the mobile apps, and the artificial intelligence that we have to build and drive our businesses through our app program, education on salesmanship, skill set, mindset, training that is literally better than what I had in 25 years in the financial services. I needed to constantly be trained and updated on different things that were changing. And this has been incredible for me. So we have also marketing calendars that you can use with graphics and things like that for social sharing. And then, of course, the private communities that we're building in our teams. So I wanted to bring on Rob and Lisa Falvo. I know those guys are here with us today. They were in, excuse me, same background as me in that insurance world. Working in insurance companies, working with agents, working with networks of brokers to build really similar types of businesses with ongoing revenue streams that got their attention. Rob had retired as an executive in a very big insurance company, and his wife Lisa also worked in that industry alongside of him on the sales side. And these guys just have brilliant strategies for how they're building their business globally. And I just want to introduce you guys. Premier Pro 4s, you guys are killing it. I'm so excited to have you on. So thanks for, take it away. Give it a little background, if you wouldn't mind, of why you chose the business.
Thanks for having us. Wow. Well, when you watch that presentation, you might know why we choose the business. I've been, as you know, around for over 5 years. We've known each other. And, I had always, watched and respected your strategies and how you were building this global business. And I really never thought that I'd be sitting with Rob doing this call with you right now, talking about, at the time, us growing a global business. So just to kind of, take it back just a minute, Rob was an executive of the insurance business, as you had mentioned. He was an executive vice president of a $250 million company, really in charge of sales, recruiting, leadership development. I was on the sales side. When we had our boys, who are now 21 and 25, is when I kind of very fortunately got to stay home. So I was home for a good 18 years prior to even joining LifeVantage. So in 2020, he resigned in 2015, and he's going to talk a little bit more about what we're doing and really how we're building this. But he took a good look at LifeVantage and where I was and what it had to offer, that we could do this global business from our laptops, get to know people all over the world, learn different cultures, travel, spend time in Europe, spend time in Asia, and do it from our laptops. In addition to that, it has the leverage piece that we were already really familiar with. We knew how it worked. So that was a given. We're like, okay, it can be done. We've done it. We've watched you do it. We know it's there. We know what's available. So if you're out there and you want a global business, I mean, it does take time, and Rob's going to talk about some of our strategies, but I think the patience end of this and really having vision and saying, these are where I want my leaders. There's people all over the world that want opportunity. So yes, it can be in your backyard, but it can be anywhere. And you've shown us that. I so appreciate you mentoring us and doing this. So Rob's going to take it over for just a minute and talk a little bit about how we're building, what we're really focused on, what we're doing.
Yeah, awesome. All right, thank you, Amy, and thanks, honey. Appreciate it. I actually want to start by saying, you just watched the presentation by Amy, and as Lisa said, if you see that information, it's hard not to get excited. But so when we looked at this as a business opportunity, or when I looked at this as a business opportunity, you have to remember that there has to be certain attitudes in place before you jump into something like this. And the first one in any direct selling is that I looked with the view of probability and possibility. Okay. Probability is, if you look at probability in direct selling, you'll never get into it, because you need to look at how many people succeed at the highest levels. I don't need to look, and Lisa and I don't look at probability. We look at possibility. If one person out of a million's doing it, then it's possible. And we believe we are building a global business over the long term, because we understand short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. And we're building this business not just through people we know, because quite frankly, we are talking to cold calls. We are reaching out to people across the globe, in Singapore, the UK, and the Netherlands, obviously here in the United States, but we're reaching out 99% to people we don't know. And you might ask why. And the reason is because it's unlimited. The people you know is a limited amount of people, but the people you don't know is unlimited. Just when LifeVantage added China to its markets, think about it. They added 1.2 billion people to the world of LifeVantage that you can now reach out to. And then when you throw in the rest of the population where LifeVantage does business, and you from anywhere in the world can connect with people in those countries, it's an amazing opportunity. There is no limits. And so, and I was taught from a very young age in the insurance business is dream big, implement realistically. So Lisa and I just go to work every day. Some days we work a lot. Some days we don't work at all. Quite frankly, a week may go by where we only make 1 or 2 exposures, but we just know we're going to keep at it. We're going to keep at it every day, little by little, little by little. We'll turn around in 6 months and we're moving forward. And any progress in this industry is progress, whether it be small, big, leaps, bounds. As long as you're moving forward little by little, remember you're making progress. And in the long run, that's how you're going to build your business. So, we're excited about the possibilities of what's ahead of us at LifeVantage. We're just scratching the surface. We don't feel entitled to even be speaking to anyone as far as success, but because we have had success, and I've had major success in the insurance industry, which was in charge of direct selling, I feel I have the ability and the tools, and Lisa and I together now are able to put those experiences together that we both had in selling and bring them to LifeVantage. And so it's exciting for us, and it gives us, quite frankly, a little bit of confidence. But I found that this isn't easy, right? If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. If it was easy, it wouldn't pay well. So things that are easy and don't pay high amounts of money, because you can be easily replaced. And I learned quickly, you get paid in proportion to how easily it is to replace you. So make yourself irreplaceable. Go find more people. Find a network of people in every country that LifeVantage does business in, and get yourself some leaders. The sky's the limit. And don't get frustrated by time. As long as you're moving forward little by little, sometimes you may drop back and you'll move back up, but that's how you build levels. And so when you get to, you'll know when you're at a certain level. When you hit that level, 2, 3, 4 months, that's your level. and then you'll move to the next level. And so it's okay to get your firm footing before you climb the mountain, but just make sure you dream big and implement realistically.
Rob, you just got me so fired up. And by the way, you do deserve to be on this, okay? You guys are rock stars, and I can't wait to see how everything progresses for you. I know everything's going to work out great because you just got the right attitude, and you're just such great role models for me. So I just want to say thank you for working so hard and believing in this as a team. We can make this happen. And Lily, I'll just turn it back to you. Thanks for having us on today.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys. You guys absolutely killed it. And you couldn't have said it better, Amy. You guys do deserve to be on here, Rob and Lisa. Just
Thank you.
the that you guys gave to the field, the potential of all of these people you don't know, that just resonated with me. And that's just amazing. Well, thank you both for taking the time to share the opportunity and your journey with LifeVantage with the rest of our audience here. If you guys are new to these calls and have any questions, please get back to the person that invited you to this. They'll have more wisdom to be able to share with you guys. And we do meet here again every Tuesday in case you guys have anybody that wasn't able to tune in tonight. This call will also be recorded, posted into this Facebook page as well. Thank you guys for your Tuesday night, and we'll go ahead and give that back to you. Thank you guys for your time again, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.